Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all appropriate supervised ages outside the dilapidated Castle Grayskull, and for the appropriately festive for someone that doesn't quite celebrate Christmas. Snake Mountain in the Hobo Jungle, I bring to you another Reno McDallas review. Yeah, I kind of treaded on that one, didn't I? All right, so first of all, we're doing this. We got the Stein. We got the Conti. Met her in person. Wonderful woman. Shame she got chased off Twitter. Hey, if you see this Tay, you're a wonderful person. Don't worry about it. Anyway, and then I also, because I didn't get 3 AEW guys this time, I got this lovely lady, Toni Storm. Okay, so we'll start with the Stinger. I'm excited about this, but at the same time, I'm like, oh no. They did plastic plastic goods for the code again. I get words are wrong a lot anymore. I think I'm getting old. All right, so here we go. Sting. There we go. 12/2/2020. And then there's everybody from this specific line. So there we go. And we'll go ahead and pop Sting out here. I remember how awesome it was when WCW had their toy... Was it Toy Biz that put them out? I think it was. But yeah, those figures that came out, they were freaking awesome. I mean, granted, some of them sucked, like the DDP. You couldn't do anything with him but his symbol. And I guess you could pretend it was a diamond cutter. That's what I did, but yeah, it kind of sucked. But, alright, there's your wiffle ball bats. You've got some fists for fisticuffs. Cut this off screen. I don't want to encourage violence on YouTube. Here we go. So there's that. All right. Oh, well, the one thing, yeah, if it would just have a little more give in the shoulders and stuff, because I mean, this is not very solid at all. It's nice and pliable. It's just a shame that they couldn't do something like that with this. So, since I play with action figures, pose them in photography, we're going to go ahead and take his coat off. Plus, you want to see what this fellow looks like after decades upon decades of wrestling, if he can actually even get a coat off. I was going to say be, a good action figure, but he can. You know what? This is a very technical difficulty. Let's pause it. And I'm going to time myself, so boom, 10 seconds. I promise I'm not undoing it at the moment. Okay, so there he is. Here's his coat, in case you want to just see the inside. Nothing fabulous there. Put that in the accessory package. Oh, you want to see when I put accessories in? I don't put them together. I just put them all in a big bag. Or if they're G.I. Joe things, I put them in something like that. I've got a couple of big accessory bags like that. I think 3. But that's from years and years and years of... It's not a recent thing. I've got friggin' accessories in there from forever ago. So let's go ahead and free this part. Okay, so he does have a, very nice loose joints. So, he is wearing a long sleeve, as you can see. You got your fabric. You could paint it flesh if you wanted, but then it just looked like he was a burn victim, and that's sad. We don't want that. So, as you can see, the scorpion cuts off because it would go under his shirt. And, yeah, that's the Sting figure. Pretty cool all in all. If you like Sting, get it. If you don't like Sting, don't worry about it, I guess. So, I mean, there we go. So, yeah, looking great Sting. Happy to have a new Sting figure. I knew I was going to get a Sting figure as soon as I saw that he came to AEW. So, that's cool. So, and again, like I said, here is Tay. Or Ty, depending on what you want to say. Conti, Ty Conti, I've heard it like 50 ways, and I know one of them is right. So, it probably comes from listening to all that Jim Cornette. He gets the names wrong, too. I love you, Jim. Even though you will never watch a show about action figures. Okay, so, go ahead and pop her out. Okay, so instead of extra hand, she comes with a separate head. Get that in frame there instead of just telling you about it from the top of the package. Looks like they missed the paint on her bottom lip on this one over here. We'll go ahead and pop that out. I mean, I'm not going to use this. I like I like the hair up version. Go ahead and pop it out. Oh my. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, they didn't get lipstick on the bottom one there. Well, yeah, hey, no big deal. That stuff happens, right? And it's not like it's the face is printed all the way left to the side where you just can't do anything with it, right? That's why I never bought any of the Iconics figures, because all the I can't remember which Iconic it was, but always had the eyes were off, like everyone I saw, and I saw about 10 of them. Okay, so here we go. And her choker does say her name. She's got her little tattoo there that I cannot read. I'm sure it says, "I am awesome." And the nicest lady ever. She was really nice, though, I'm telling you. Yeah, was it Squared Circle Expo I met her at? Okay, so the likeness is, like, from certain angles, it's perfect. And then other times you're like, that's not quite right. But that's, that's the problem, because we only see them, from so many angles on TV and stuff. And then the normal, you're not going to see them from up here, like you would an action figure on a shelf, right? Actually, that's a good angle. Whatever. You know what? I'm going to shut up and just, let's look at her posability. Knees, ankles. We got the titty joint up here. It's not a crunch, but it's a swivel, which is fine. I like the swivel better than the crunch. What is that Dusty used to say? It must be Jedi, because gravy don't shake like that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, very nice figure. If you like Tay, get it for sure. She's gets better every time she wrestles, I think. So good for her. And like I said, wonderful woman. If you get a chance to meet her in person, meet her in person. She's so kind. And we've got Toni Storm's first figure, so we'll go ahead and pop her open. I was picking up stocking stuffers for the kids, saw this on sale, and I was like, I need 3 for a video. So what do you know? All right. At this point, who cares about the packaging? So pretty much anymore, when it comes to the female figures of the WWE, Mattel's pretty lazy, and that's okay. I mean, how many great figures, and I'm not like saying these are great figures, but how many figures do you know of that reuse parts? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really fault them for always using the same female body, almost the same female body, because it saves money and it gets more ladies out there for the girls and fanboys to play with, so, But yeah, my daughter enjoys the female wrestlers. She likes to use them with dolls and all kinds of stuff like that. And so, my wrestlers are always open to her. So, and my adults, he's almost an adult. He's almost 14. But anyway, I know that's not an adult, but too big for toys, right? Yeah, come on. Anyway, so these are the figures for my Christmas episode. Again, I hope they make some more figures of Sting that have a cloth jacket or just don't bother. She's, like I said, I will stop kissing her ass about how good she is and a nice lady and just say it's a pretty great figure. Not the biggest fan of the facial scan from just certain angles, but elsewise, it's a very good job. And then this one looks like her, and it's the same female body, so hey, that feels really bad to say, too, because you're like, oh, everybody's different, and, it's like all the same stock body, unless you're Nia Jax, and that's that one stock body they'll ever have of her, which I guess that's not a problem anymore. So anyway, since she went last, she goes first. Alrighty. Good God. Alright, sorry. Anyway, and no dice. Alright. Ms. Conti. Good God, too. Good grief. I feel like a dirty old man. Like, I wasn't gonna. Alright, but we've got to. Holy Jesus. Good God, Jeremy. What have you done, sir? I wasn't going to say anything to you about anything because I was a little disappointed about the coat. Not that I dislove you, but I do. I love you. But not in that weird way. In a good way. You're awesome. Anyway, Jeremy's a nice guy. So, here we go. Oh, no dice, but she flies really well. So, good job on your aerodynamic shaping there, fine folks. Named Jeremy and his gang at the... was Jada Toy... Am I just so stupid right now? It was, right? Jazz wears Jada Toys. They've been on my mind because what was it that they did? They did a bunch of video game figures randomly, and I was looking up something the other day, and they kept popping up. I was like, oh man, I remember that. And I think I had a Mach 5 still in package somewhere. That's a a die-cast that was them too. Anyway, sorry, I'm gone off on a tangent. Please forgive me, Sting. Are you gonna forgive me? No. Okay. Well, we'll do this. All right. Ready? And no dice. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're watching on Christmas, the day I'm publishing this, that you're having a fabtabulous day. If you're feeling down or anything, at the holiday blues, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. You can message me and talk if you want. I'll just be sitting here enjoying TV until I go back to work tomorrow. So that's called International Complainers Day, by the way. I remember that from a show on USA. All right. So remember, guys, hope you had a happy holiday season or whatever time you're watching this. And remember, free the figs.